Remember Donnie? Remember Donnie, buddy? He goes, I think, Sherman. When I go, you wonder where I'm going? Monday. You love Mondays? After the weekend. Probably about 12, 11. That's right. No, Richard, what I'm trying to tell you, my blood pressure keeps going up. It's going up to 94. But it's not bad. We're going to have it change. You ever get hold of wrong medicine, Richard? Twice?
Yeah, Dr. Monday. See, Dr. Monday.
You ever get the wrong medicine? You never did?
Dr. Monday.
Yeah, the 15th.
Anything with Dr. Monday.
You ever take the wrong medicine before?
Yeah.
And then made terrible mistakes? Same thing mine did. I keep getting dizzy.
Oh my God.
Richard, you ever
I need that gravy with some liver and rice.
You get lightheaded?
That's what I was supposed to cook.
Can't think. So, what's wrong, Nick?
Oh, I didn't double dip or nothing like that. I just grabbed the food and got it.
Oh, no, I'm fine. You think I'm finna throw my food away?
You can take this some.
Alright, so, if you think about it, I realize, with all the bullshit that's been happening recently, with all the shit that's been happening recently, with all the bullshit that's been happening recently, I gotta be careful. I really gotta be careful. I really have to be careful. I really have to be careful. All the, all the bullshit that's been happening recently. Gonna have to be really careful out there. Because even one wrong move and something could come back and haunt me. I know for a fact this is like, I know for a fact, without a shadow of doubt in my mind, that all the things I've seen recently could come back to haunt me. And I don't want that to happen. And I know for a fact that the treatment plans Westlake High School developed for me the treatment plans Westlake High School developed for me at Devereaux are the main reason why I'm not able, or the main reason, or I should say the treatment plans Westlake High School developed for me, the treatment plans that Austin Westlake High School developed for me when I was at Devereaux are the main reason why I haven't been able to function in group homes for long periods of time. I mean, if you think about it, I know this to be true because it's the main reason why, like in certain situations, in past group homes I've been in, like, it's why I've literally chosen fight over flight when it comes to the toxic culture or the toxic environments I've been in past group homes. And I'm not saying, the point I'm trying to make here is, it's like, I don't, you know, what I've noticed is that Devereaux Devereaux will always be the birthplace of the cycle of abuse that has stayed with me, that has followed me everywhere, pretty much every place I've been at, excluding, that pretty much has stayed with me since, that has followed me to DNS, that's followed me to DNS South Austin, Mary Lee, and Avid. And that's excluding innovative steps. So, if I just want people to know this, because I feel like it's really going to help me. It's really going to help people be aware that Devereaux is not a safe place to be, because there are staff who perpetrate domestic violence on the residents at Devereaux. That the staff at Devereaux, that the caretakers at Devereaux perpetrate domestic violence. And that Devereaux thinks it is outside the law, it is outside any of the strict disability laws of the U.S. So I'm just saying, Devereaux thinks, Devereaux as an Devereaux as a mental health service literally thinks it's above and beyond, it's above any of the strict disability laws of the United States. And I know this to be true. It thinks Devereaux as an organization thinks it doesn't have to abide by the strict disability laws of the U.S. It thinks it's better than any disability law, that it doesn't have to, basically, it's better than any other organization, and it's that it doesn't have to follow any disability, it doesn't have to abide by the Americans with Disabilities Act, basically. So, just be warned that because I know that Devereaux Devereaux thinks it's just so much, it's above any disability law, it's above the Americans with Disabilities Act.